Zimai's voice. This is one of my favorite games. This is easily a 10 on my Board Game Geek rating. I will play this just about any opportunity. All of the battle packs are quite good. Again, and I think Jordan and Arnold are the same. I'm kind of partial to Pacific now, but some of the stuff that they've been putting out the last couple of years for Europe have tightened it up a little bit, so it is pretty attractive. I'm playtesting the Sea Lion expansion, which is going to be coming out here on the P500 for GMT. So it's got some interesting scenarios. It's a what if scenario if the Nazi Sea Lion Operation Silo had actually gone through an invasion of England. So it's a nice little alternative history kind of thing.
I'm back.
Hey, I was talking here. It's my turn, isn't it?
Did you just fire? I think so, yeah. Question: we can't call for radios, can we?
Only if they come up in a like a what do you call it? Reinforcement. Yes, another significant difference between Europe and Pacific is Pacific has, quite easy way that you can at least attempt to get radio artillery, whereas in Europe, if it's not part of the scenario rules, it's pretty difficult to actually see one come up. It's almost like happenstance.
Some would say that's like theater-based realism.
Yeah, I certainly agree with that. I mean, it seems like it was much more prevalent in the Pacific theater anyway, because you had offshore batteries and air support and things like that. Whereas here, it's a lot of the scenarios are obviously with the Americans post D-Day, so there's a lot of scrambling. And a lot of the Soviet scenarios, they probably just didn't even have that kind of stuff. All right, so you did your little recover. I am going to do an artillery request.
Good lord. Are you stacking your deck there, buddy?
Who me?
He'd probably be stacking it with move cards if he was doing that.
Come to me.
Okay, let's see. Which one do I want? Let's do Lieutenant Ray.
Is this one gonna go boom now?
No. Okay, so he's got a distance of 4. He needs a 5 or better. He gets a 12, and I'll do the event first. Shappers. I can remove 1 mines or wire marker. Well, that's nice.
Boo.
Doorway's open, boys. Alright, so, going to fire for effect.
Drift.
Oops. Of course. Thank you.
Rules bank?
It takes a village to play this game correctly. So it's going to appear at H4.
Yeah, nice try putting two smokes on top of each other there, Junior.
Absolutely, you can. You take the higher of the two.
What?
No, no, no. Stacking limits say 1 smoke or whatever per hex.
That's what I thought.
Damn it! Stop! Don't! You fall for it every time!
I've played this once or twice there, Patrick. I need to drift really bad.
Okay.
Are you done there, Snuffles?
No, I'm moving now. Anything?
Nope. Right there.
Go for it.
So now does the smoke go away?
Nope. Well, I guess I'll stop there then.
Easy now. Damn it. Stop dancing in the smoke.
The A means it takes all of your movement point to move in there. So as soon as you move in, you have to stop, and if you move out, you can't go any further.
Go ahead, keep dancing in the smoke there, buddy.
And since he got an extra movement point, he'll use the last 2 to go into the woods.
Can I start cursing now?
Alright, that's the end of their movement.
I'm trying very hard to keep this G rated, but I'm like cursing behind the mic here.
Okay, back to you. Really?
Enjoy it now, Patricia.
Well, this is a very interesting situation here. Okay. We can play a fire order. Satchel, satchel.
Except I don't think you can fire weapons out of wire.
No. So
Wire, wire.
whose side are you on again, Jordan?
The side of right of the rules.
Yes.
I guess that would be Chad's side.
Jensen, Jensen. Let me recalculate here. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take that back. That changes things a little bit. I will change the order of operations here. Hey, it's a teaching game. I can mulligan. Yeah, there are certain cards. I had a card earlier that was an event called a Sapper that allowed me to get rid of a wire, which I did over an E6. Um, but otherwise, I don't think in Europe there are anything other than the Sapper cards, right?
I think there's like an action, maybe like one in each deck, that if the other person discards a card, you can destroy a fortification in a friendly hex or something like that.
No, the negative one
Demolition,
is
I
on your morale. So whatever unit's in there, they suffer a one hit on their morale. Okay, let's do
I think he's asking that because on the chit itself it says -1 firepower, -1 range. All
Yeah,
moving
units
south.
can fire. Weapons cannot.
right. Can't do any kind of ordnance weapon or held weapons.
And another key point is that if you're in wire, you can't be part of a fire group with units outside of that hex.
I think I might have synced. Are you playing a second move card, or are you going to take that move back?
No, I took the mulligan. I took the fire card back and doing a move instead.
Ah, okay.
I'm going to activate. these 2 units here. To move. Okay, here comes the first movement. What's this?
I don't see you moving.
Okay, I'm in E5 now. Want to resync with me?
You just moved the satchel guy?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pop his ass. Hold on. Oh yeah. Lieutenant, oh wait. Oh yeah, that whole stack. Lieutenant, what's his name? Schrader with the elite rifle, the machine gun, the elite rifle next to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to play, since it's almost 11 o'clock, crossfire for +2, sustained fire for +2, sustained fire for +2.
Okay, so if he gets doubles, then that light machine gun is completely eliminated because it would suffer both of those cards. Doubles, doubles.
So, let me see now. Let's lead off with the, the elite rifle with Schrader, which will be a,
6.
6, 7, 8 plus 6, correct?
Can the other elite rifles hit him?
Stupid smoke. No. So we'll exclude the one by themselves and just go with the with just the one stack.
Okay, 7.
13 plus my roll. 23.
Here comes the card, the initiative card.
Oh, Patrick.
Can you tell me how you got 13?
The what?
How'd you get 13 as your firepower?
It's got +6
played
with
that
the 2
+6
sustained.
Why +6?
I have 2 sustains and 1 +2 for a moving target.
Crossfire. Got it.
And now you've got a piece of crap light machine gun that's melted on you. So that's 19 total.
Yeah, let me do the sniper here real quick. Drunk German snipers.
That's in row 7. Does that affect my machine gun? No, it does not. Alright, 7 plus 3 is nothing. Okay, here comes the other unit to move. Anything?
One more, one more, one more.
He only stops because he's expended more movement points than he has left. So that's it.
You got a +2 for that little bush there, right?
Correct. Giggity.
Hey, what the hell? Same stack since you moved in, right?
Yep.
That's a 5, 6 plus, correct?
Correct.
Ooh, 13.
Okay, I'm at a 7 plus 2 is 9 plus.
There it is.
Okay, I will take that and I will perform. You guys get to see a time trigger. So here we go. Press the little time trigger button up there first, and I'll walk you through the steps. You can see it automatically moved from space 1 to space 2, and it indicates all the things I have to do. I have to give Arnold a VP. So I give him 1 VP because he's the defender. And now I open up my deck of cards here, and I send them all back to the discard, or from discard into the deck itself. And at this point, either player can play dig-in cards to, dig foxholes. Do you have any, Arnold?
Nope.
I have 6. Not really. Okay, and now all of my cards have been put away. So that was a 19. That was well enough for them to do that. And then I just proceed on as normal. At this point, I will play an action card. Actually, I'll hold off. I'll move to there. Anything?
What'd you move? I'm sorry.
Same unit. I just moved him out of the bushes.
Sure, why not?
Yes. Wait. Before you go on, I have to, since I was the time trigger person, I have to remove 1 smoke marker. Thank you. And because I was the trigger person, I get to choose which one. Ha ha ha. And I dissipate a 1.
No kidding.
Thanks, Jason.
Alright, I'm on a 6 plus. Here we go. $15.
I'm going to give you the initiative again.
22. I'm just kidding.
Alright, so 7 plus 8 is 15. They pass. Now I will play an action. I'm playing Assault Fire. Since my unit has boxed firepower, the elites themselves, they can make a fire attack during this move. We're going to target that heavy machine gun there. And I'm going to throw in some hand grenades to give me +2. So right now they're at a 6 + 2 is 8. Here comes the roll. And number 9, 17 total.
And the house gives me what, +3?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm at 11 plus. So I'm not moving, I tied, so that's no effect, or do I still break?
No, you got one better than me.
Okay, here's the event. Oh no!
Ha!
Damn you, Jordan, you and your mouth. Well, okay. Okay, I'm going to play a fire order. Alright, here we go. Activating Ray and company here. They're going to target Schneider's Hex. And I will do a big fire group with all of them. So I've got just a base 13 firepower coming at them. Let's see if I add anything. Nothing to add, so here we go. 13 plus 9 is 22. Sure. Lieutenant Ray activated the machine gun as the primary unit, so that's 9. He gives a +2 to that firepower because of his command ability, so that's 11. And then the elite units, the 2 elite units that join in the fire group, just add +1 each, so that's 13 total points. Oh look, there's a weasel in the room. Alright, so it's 13 once again, and here's my second roll. That'll work.
Alright, so I'm at a 9 plus 3 for the elite. So 12 plus. Here's the event.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, oh, look at there. All right, and the lieutenant 12 plus. Nope.
Okay, there's the end of that order. And let me see here. Yeah, they're dug in like gray ticks, so I will just draw up and be done. Back to you, sir.
Patrick,
Yes, sir.
do we continue or?
Oh, well, we can hold it here and pick it up again if anybody wants, to see how this plays out. I'm sure Arnold will want to play this out at some point, just because he wants to open up those machine guns on my very vulnerable units now. But uh, it's up to everybody else how we want to do this. I can go for a little longer if you guys want.
I wouldn't mind if you continued.
That's fine. Okay. Well, we'll just keep going then, and we'll readdress it here in just a little bit. Take care, Jason. Thanks for coming. See,
All right,
Arnold, you just drew up.
Yes.
How was that veteran created?
That was from the Battle Hardened event that he drew during my last attack. Okay, well, we'll see if we can finish off a crew here. I'm gonna activate the same crew again here, and we'll attack Schrader's stack. Same numbers this time. 9 is the base, plus 2 additional, plus the 2 other units, so that's 13 total. And here's my roll. I'm going to give you the initiative. Try that again. There we go, that's better. So 22.
Oh, Patrick. I'll play concealment, so that drops by 3.
Okay, so it's a 19 now.
So the elite rifle is at a 11 plus. He did, but here's my vent.
It's all- Okay, so
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
oh, sorry. I was just anytime you eliminate an enemy squad, that's worth 2 victory points. So Arnold, you can add him to mine if you want.